man.
Hey,
You let the music play a little bit. Just a little bit.
I got you. Hope you don't mind. I'm having a little bit of a drink.
No, you're good. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 6, so we're past due.
Your last Dan. Dan disappeared. What was the comedian that wore a mask? Remember that comedian that wore a mask the whole time? I don't know. There he is. Oh, that's weird. There's
It's
4 of you.
weird.
something's wrong, Dan.
It'll go away.
Is there?
That happens to you sometimes too when you come.
Oh,
back.
does it? Okay. Hey, welcome to the Chris and Mike Show. He's Mike. I'm Chris, and a portion of the show is brought to you by Riverside FM, the one and only choice for your podcast platforms. Remember, we're streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, and now on the chrisandmikeshow.com. chrisandmikeshow.com. Over here and over there he is Dan Rathman, the funny man. He's going to join us for an hour, and we're going to have all kinds of things to talk about shenanigan-wise, and he's going to make us laugh and cry until our jaws hurt, and then we're going to have to go away. But we're going to leave you on a happy note because that's what we like to do, bring positivity and kindness to the world. So, without further ado, Dan Rathman, who are you and why are you here today?
It's simple, man. I started this journey about 3 years ago, coming up in May.
Okay.
It started from sadness, and I turned it into a positive.
Oh, right
Love to
on.
hear that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So here we are. I almost 3 ye's later. May is going to be my 3-year mark in comedy.
Okay.
I started from nothing. I started shows and open mics in my area that weren't going on. So
Okay.
I'm just kind of like being that trailblazer. So
You were just there by yourself for an open mic?
yeah, I was just doing my own
Cool.
thing. So
Cool.
loneliness.
That's
No.
awesome.
Hey, dude, that's
But no,
a lot of bands start with open mic nights, man, where you go and you're playing for the crew of the bar, and your friends and nobody else.
And the one drunk guy that is passed out in the corner.
Right. And
Yeah.
then he wakes up and he swears to God you're the best thing that's ever graced his presence in his entire life because he just had a moment when you were on stage, man. I just felt it. I was there. I'm like, dude, you were drunk and passed out in the corner. But okay. You want a t-shirt?
You got to went out there. No, actually, it's kind of weird. My start was not the same as everybody else's. Like, I literally, the first time I got on stage, I was like 45 minutes of time of me riffing and just kind of life story stuff.
Wow.
And we had like over 50 people show up because I'll give you the backstory. Honestly, it's got, like I said, the sadness part.
Yeah. Yeah.
My high school theater teacher had passed away. And unexpectedly, I didn't know she was even sick or anything like that. But the weird thing is that I had ran into her like a few years back, and I was doing like security or something someplace. And
Yeah.
the last thing she had said to me is, "I thought you would be in Hollywood by now."
Oh, right on.
So that kind of resonated with me, and I was like, "Man, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing," So
Yeah.
I kicked it into gear. I created this whole thing, this philosophy called "Effort Meets Fate." It's on my wristbands and stuff like that, which I'll show you guys later on as we go.
Okay.
But
Okay.
just kind of, I put out a feeler saying, "Hey, I want to do comedy on Facebook." I said I wanted to do a comedy night or open mic or something. Local bar owner here in town, a buddy of mine, he no longer has the bar. The bar is closed and he's moved on to a different location. But he said, "Hey, let's do it here." And the bar was called Rendezvous here in St. Joseph, Missouri. But my buddy Keith Dudley, he was the one that owned it, and he gave us a kickstart there. I started making flyers, which was kind of funny because I'd never made a flyer or anything like that. So I was just fly by the seat of my pants. It
We're
looked like
super
pick
familiar
art from
with
like,
that. We did that in
Yeah.
the band, man,
Yeah.
all the time.
yeah.
Yep.
Head down to ASU
It
and
was
find the
wild.
10 hottest chicks and say, "Hey, bring your friends."
Yep.
Yeah. I just started Facebook marketing, like pushing it. I got a couple other guys that wanted to do some comedy and stuff that were aspiring comedians. Most of them are not doing any comedy now. They've kind of fell off or whatever,
Yeah.
for whatever reason. But I just kickstarted it, man. We filled up the room very first time. I headlined the show. I hosted the show.
Cool.
And just been flying by the seat of my pants, the whole time. I've kind of honed my craft now. I've done a lot more writing and stuff, but I'm more known for the off the cuff and crowd work stuff, and
Okay.
which
So kind of like
some comics don't like
not
it.
not right, but not to compare. You're kind of like the Matt Rife thing where you start just engaging with the what the fuck? The
I
crowd.
do a little bit.
Okay.
I do a little bit, but it's not. I do have my material.
Okay.
It just seems like every time I'm on a stage, it seems like people just want to talk to me for some reason. I don't know if I got a face for that or what,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they just want to talk to me. So I use it to my advantage. Other
Okay.
comics, they hate it. They hate the interruptions and all that stuff. But me, it's like I tell them if I'm on a show with people that don't like it, hey, don't interrupt these guys. But I'm
Yeah.
fine. Heckle me, whatever. I'll work with you.
That's right.
I
We'll
think
make it fun for everybody.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's a sign of intelligence, man, that you can
Agreed.
just right, okay, well you can just riff off somebody saying something to you like
Without
right then
pissing
and
them
there.
off or losing
Right.
the rest of the audience, right? That's
Right.
the trick.
Oh, yeah.
Is not making
I touch
that
on race
person
and
get
everything.
hostile and then not losing the rest of your audience in the same breath, right?
Oh, I've
'Cause
had
if-
people walk. I've had people walk on me.
Have you?
Well,
I think
sure.
everybody
Well,
does.
yeah.
I
But it's
actually
still,
was,
I
I
just
was
think
telling
it's
a
a
joke.
it's yeah. I just think it's a level of, like I said, of intelligence where
I
you
do
can
too,
do that.
for sure.
Just fly from the seat of your pants and
All my
you know.
favorite comedians have that ability, and you hear them talk about it. You know, you have to have that ability. You can call it thick skin. I agree with Chris. It's more intelligence because you have to survive that, right? That's what people don't understand. Just like he was up there as the front man, if the band fell apart, there he is standing there. What do I do, right? I got to make sure
Yep.
that we don't lose these people and there's not a riot.
Yep.
You
Oh, yeah.
got to make sure that that person either gets dealt with and doesn't
Right.
ruin your show or make you lose your focus for the rest of the show, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. One of my first ever sold out shows I did, I had to scrap like 90% of my set and just go out and
Wow.
crowd work.
Wow.
Because we had another person that was on the set that just didn't take well to his comedy, and he's a good comedian too, and that's what's crazy. But not every crowd's gonna love you.
Sure.
Right.
But whenever that happened, he was in between me and the opener, and I just actually went out in the crowd, like literally went out in the crowd and started just riffing off the tables, and just changed up the
Wow.
game and made everybody come back to it.
Right on.
There was like 183 people in that crowd. So,
Wow. Nice.
But I mean, it's just, that's my style though. I mean, the thing is about me is I'm predictably unpredictable,
Okay.
like
Okay.
the one thing you can predict about me is that I'm going to be unpredictable once I got the mic. You never know what I'm going
Nice.
to say.
If
I'm
you
going to
had
bring
a-
up my normal material, but half the time there's some
Yeah.
stuff that I just make up per audience. So it changes every show I'm on.
If
So,
you had a style to compare it to, Dan, who would you compare yourself to? Like,
honestly, it's kind of hard. I have my own cadence on stage. Like it's
No, I'm
like,
not
I don't know.
saying- I'm not saying like, are you closer to like a Joey Diaz? Or are you closer to like,
Sam Kinison.
no, like a clean comic? I mean.
Oh
we're-
no.
Okay.
No, I grew up on old school. I grew up on old school like Richard Pryor and those guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
That's what I'm looking for.
I'm a big Red Fox fan. I
Love
love Red Fox. I still watch. I've been binge watching Sanford and Son. By the way, it's crazy.
funny.
He
That
looked
would
like my
never make
grandpa.
it
Actually, my
today,
grandpa
right?
looked like him. Do what?
Well, Mike?
That would never make it today.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to bring it
No.
back.
It would never.
love it
would
too,
never
man.
make it.
But it's good stuff. I would say that my inspirations were like Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Daniel Tosh was a big inspiration to me too. I loved watching him, when I was younger. But Dave Chappelle, obviously, that's a lot of people's big one too. I graduated high school in 2005, so Dave Chappelle back in those days were like
Yeah.
really big. You know what I
He'll
mean?
always
So
be the GOAT.
you had the Chappelle show.
He
no-
can
Yeah.
just do it no matter where he's at, right? He's just a comic
Yeah,
all the
he's-
time.
No Eddie
Mhm.
Murphy in that list?
No, I love Eddie Murphy too. I liked
Yeah,
Eddie Murphy's old stuff.
Yeah.
When he
yeah.
went into like Daddy Daycare and all that stuff, it was a little bit different for me.
Sure.
For me, clean comedy, I respect the hell out of clean comedy. I don't know what we can say word wise on here, but I respect the
You
hell
can say
out
whatever
of
you
clean
want, man.
comedy.
Yeah, it's a podcast.
But
we're not
But
guarded
it's
by
one of those
anybody.
things. Yeah. I didn't know if you had any other type of ratings that you had to be like, hey, don't say that on here. I don't like to cuss a
No.
whole lot whenever I'm
No.
on stage. Like
Yeah,
I
no,
try to
you're good.
use my.
Yeah.
You can
I like
say
trying to
whatever
use
you
my
want,
cursing for emphasis.
Yeah,
like
no, I
to
get it.
enhance
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
a sentence.
We
Like
get
one of
the
my jokes
explicit
is talking
tag all the
about.
time.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give us
One
your
of-
joke.
One of my things is I talk about being married to a whore. You know what I mean? So like, and I talk, and at the end of it, I say, it's like, don't ever do that, because you can waste 10 years of your life and not even get a shrimp boat. And the crowd usually loves that because everybody knows it's Forrest Gump. So, but
That's awesome.
that type of stuff is what I do. And then I talk about how I'm constantly, I'm constantly like in like a high state of mind, even though I don't really do drugs or anything. Even though I've ate edibles before. Anybody, you guys do edibles?
I have many.
Yeah, I've had.
He's
I've
like,
had gummies, yeah.
There we go. Well, a buddy of mine, he gave me an edible and stuff like that, and that stuff messed me up. But I have like, I call it like ADHD, but it's like sleep apnea, but it's where I wake up with the ADHD instead, and I'll think of stuff about like midgets. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like I'm thinking these things like saying like, if a midget orders a drink at a bar, isn't everything top shelf? You know? Things like that pop in my head all the time. I don't know. I'll be
That's
out
awesome.
doing stuff, and it just happens. I don't even do that like on a daily. I'll do an edible once in a great while, but
Yeah.
I used to be a cop, obviously. If you guys
not obviously.
research me,
Not obviously. Well, no, we didn't research you because we
But-
keep everything real and raw when we have people come on. That way, we don't have any preconceptions of who
Oh, it's all
our guests
surprise.
are, right? Because then the reactions are genuine. Then, right? We have
Cool.
we do a
Cool.
little bit of research with somebody who's an author. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know has kind of a cool gig. Like we had a guy on that was
Mm-hmm.
talking about kava, so we researched him a little bit just to understand what kava was. But
I watched a
For
few
the-
of Dan's clips just because I found
Yeah.
out he was friends with Matt. So I've seen
Right. Well, yeah.
maybe a handful of your reels here in the last couple weeks. You know, once I
Right,
found
but-
out
Oh,
you
yeah.
two are friends, I'm like,
yeah,
if Matt likes Dan, I'm probably gonna like Dan too because I
Right.
like Matt's comedy, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah. We
Matt's good
work
people.
well together. I love Matt's
Yeah.
comedy. Matt's probably, I would say, one of my top best friends in the comedy scene.
Right
So
on.
he's a good dude. I
Such
have
an
nothing
easy
but
guy to
respect
talk
for
to.
Matt. Oh yeah, he is. He's great. He's down to earth, man. He
Yeah.
doesn't really hate on anybody.
No.
I'm the same way. I don't like to hate on people. I get hated on, like I said, because my style is a little bit different. But it's like I just keep on trucking. You know, you
So
keep moving
here's-
forward. You don't worry about it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So how long were you a cop?
Hold on a second.
He's like, I'm currently still with the CIA. I can't really discuss that.
That's classified. Hey,
Yeah.
give me a second, guys.
Yeah, you're good.
My son's yelling at me.
You're totally
It's all
cool,
good, man. Bring him on.
Hey,
Bring your son
I'm on.
on. Bring him on, Dan.
Chris is
You're-
a parent
hey, buddy,
and a
come here.
grandparent.
Yeah, bring him
Come
on.
here,
dude.
buddy.
Wait, my grandsons live next door, dude. They pop on this show
He's
all
got
the
a
time,
speech
just
delay.
randomly. It's okay.
He's got a speech delay, but it's funny because he's very creative.
Yeah.
His teacher that was telling me, I went to a parent teacher conference the other day, and he shut up just now. I don't know what the hell happened. Maybe it fell.
Well, that's because you want him to come on TV, basically. Come on TV,
Yeah.
son. No.
I called him out. You know what I
Talk to
mean?
the
Right,
stranger.
right.
I called him out. I called his bluff.
Yeah.
But his teacher the other day was like, we go to the conferences, and you know, him and his mom and I, we have like a bad history here and there. We get along somewhat.
Okay.
But the teacher was telling us about, they asked him to give the letter I or whatever, because he can't say it out loud, so he has to show
Okay.
you.
Right.
And he does this. He goes like that, and then does this, and he's. I'm like, what the? And the teacher's like, I know where he gets his personality from. And I was like, sorry.
Oh, that's
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Buddy, hey, come here. You want to come here? What? I'm on
The
on
Chris and Mike
TV.
show. Yeah, there you go.
What? You got a bloody nose? Yes. Come here.
Uh-oh.
Grab a napkin. Give me a sec, guys.
You're all good, man.
You're good. So you
You
want to
all
talk
right?
about countries, Mike? How many countries are at now?
34.
34 countries. I think we're going to pick up some. Do I have a? Well, no. I guess the United States is a country. Hawaii's part
That's
of
how
that.
many
right?
you're streaming in?
34.
you're
Yeah, we're
streaming in that many
34
countries?
countries now. We're 34
Yep.
countries now. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. It's all
And
it's all because of Matt. It's all because of Matt Farrell. When he came on the show, we absolutely exploded. You know, we give all the
Oh,
credit
yeah.
to Matt.
Do you have a fight club up there? What's
Even
going on,
Mama
man?
K
Oh,
said
right on.
that
You don't
was
talk-
one of the
you don't-
funniest podcasts we had. Just
It
for the
was
record.
true.
Give me one
was.
second.
It was.
Give me one
Yeah,
second. I'm
you're
gonna step
good.
away and clean
You're
him up
good.
real
You're
quick,
fine,
right?
dude.
You're
Hold on
good.
one
You're
second.
Don't
good.
worry
That's
about
why
it
you're
at
talking
all.
about. That's why you're talking about countries, man. That's how we feel.
Hi.
We feel
Cover you.
so Dan the hitman
What's going
Rathman is tending to his son with a bloody nose. We're not sure what happened because it was off scene. Okay.
We know
Obviously
Dan was not
nothing.
involved because he was.
Dan
on the
was not
podcast.
involved. Dan was not involved.
So,
but he's
he's
making
clear,
sure his-
and we will be witnesses to that.
Right. He is clear. We will stand up in court and say, hey, Dan, the hitman Rathman was not. in any
Forgive the
type
name,
of-
Your Honor.
Yeah, right. How am I supposed to believe that? Well, we were both there. It was streaming live.
I know it's gonna
Live.
sound crazy, but we were there.
Live on the YouTube.
You know, actually, we're in more than 34 countries because that's only tracked by Spotify
Oh.
and the RSS feed. The website,
Okay.
if I added those, it's probably 40, 42.
Oh, 40 countries. That's good. So in the
All right,
time
guys,
that
sorry
Dan,
about that.
so in
You're
the
fine,
time that
dude.
Dan's been gone, we went from 34 to 40 countries. So can
If
you
I
leave
add the
again, Dan?
website data.
Because we should probably get another 5 if you're off screen because they're wondering what the fuck is this green thing to the left of Chris. It was a joke.
It's okay, buddy. I'll be out in a minute.
I'm with you.
It was I'm not a comedian, obviously. That was a failed joke.
Oh, you make me laugh, man.
You know, it's a hard crowd.
Sorry,
man,
I'm
tonight.
distracted with
It's a
him.
hard.
My son had a bloody nose.
Right, we
So-
talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that while you were off
Yeah.
screen
We
and how
made
you
sure
had
that
nothing
we
to
were
do
gonna
with
be
it.
Yeah, I forgot my mic was on, so you guys probably heard me
Right.
talking to him.
We
the whole
heard it
time,
all.
so
We heard it
like-
all. We've had that happen where the show's over and then the guests forget to sign out and
We
and
will
they'll
not
sit there
say
talking.
who that was.
They sit there talking for like 15 minutes, and the really cool thing is they're just showering Mike and I with accolades. Like they were just
Yeah.
blown away how great this was, and we're just sitting there like, dude,
How
should we
much
tell them
fun they
that we
had.
can hear them? Right, it's cool. So we like
It's
to
definitely a great
eavesdrop on
experience.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to eavesdrop
it's all
on people
good.
when they're whether they're talking good or bad because you learn from both. So let's get into a little bit of your funniness, man, because you're here to be funny, and we want people to come find you being funny live and in person. So, do you have a website?
Yes, I do. It's actually just danrathmancomedy.com.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
So that was to my
I
kid.
wasn't sure why
Yeah,
you're
not you.
silencing me. I wasn't sure why you were silencing me. So
I knew where
This
we were
one's to
going
you,
with that.
right? Oh man, he's trying to get peanut butter or something
I'm
now.
not
I don't
even
know
a
what he's
parent,
doing.
and I was right there with you, Dan. Don't worry about it. I'm
Yeah,
following
it's
along.
crazy stuff, man.
He's trying to pull up your website, so I'll forgive him.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
you
So,
can do that.
I'm just being.
Yeah,
funny,
get a
too.
spoon.
He
You can
knows
do
that.
So it's fine. It's
Are
in
you-
the other drawer, top drawer.
Are you
Mm-hmm.
a single? Are you a single dad, Dan?
I am not a single. Well, I mean, I've been with the same girl for about 6 years. And that's not the whore I was talking about.
But you're not
either.
married.
No, I'm not
I
married.
figured.
So
Okay, well then you're a single dad, man.
yeah, pretty
You
much.
own that shit. So you've been on the boat. You've been on Carnival. So
Mm-hmm.
Carnival is that the Greyhound bus of the sea? Is that that one or is the one below it?
Oh no. Carnival's. I mean, it's kind of highly ranked. I don't know. Somebody said the other day that it was kind of ghetto, and I was like, I don't
It
know.
is ghetto.
I mean,
It is. It's the party. It's the party boat. It's the like.
it was
like we've
fun.
only
I had
gone
a dance off like my last night. I was on there. So,
Okay. Yeah. We've
yeah,
we've
it's
only
pretty
ever
cool.
gone on we've only ever gone on Norwegian, so I can't speak for
Yeah.
anything else. Why can't I click on the pictures, man? You're not making this
Yeah.
website user friendly, Dan.
Uh,
I like
it should be easy.
I like to scroll pictures while you talk because
Yeah.
then we're showcasing you on behind the scenes and you're not
Yeah.
allowing me to do that, Dan.
Oh, my
You know,
bad.
you're supposed to be funny, man. Hey dude, what's up, little
What's
dude?
up, brother?
Say hi.
I'm just giving
buddy.
you a hard time,
This
Dan.
is Xander.
Hi Van.
Say
Hey
hi.
Ander. What's up, man?
He's
Go
got
to school,
a
tell him-
spoonful of peanut butter now.
Yeah, go
So-
to school and tell your friends you're on TV with dad, and they'll be like, "What? I was on TV,
There you go.
on TV with your dad. That's awesome, man."
Yeah, you're fine, buddy. It's okay. It's cool.
okay.
All right. I'll
So
see you in a little
here-
bit. All right.
So here's Dan. See, this is what I like to do, Dan. I like
There
to
we
pull
go.
out your photos while we're talking. See, because then it promotes you while we're having a conversation. It's
Heck yeah.
free
I like
publicity
that.
for you. So that's
Yeah.
Dan. So back to my other question. How long were you a cop?
Well, I was a cop for off and on for about 2 to 5 years.
Okay.
I was in for a little bit, and then I got out. I was first a sheriff's deputy, kind of like my home area,
Okay.
for a sheriff's department over in
Sure.
Kansas, across the bridge from like where I live now.
Okay.
But it was crazy, man. I talk about it on stage how my first ever bus was a naked lady in a cornfield.
Right on.
So,
Nothing wrong with that, man.
and how it gave me
Was she- was-
PTSD. Well,
Was she cute?
No,
Okay.
the way I describe it is you ever seen those roaches drinking coffee on Men in Black?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
That's what she looked like.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's hard. That's
Awesome.
hard to unsee. That is hard
That's
to
how
see.
you
Now,
get
I've never.
PTSD from that stuff. I'm telling you.
Okay,
Sign me up.
so there's a legendary Matt Farrell with Dan the Hitman Rathman. So who's Chrissy? Is she funny?
Yeah, Chrissy Isles, she's funny. She's pretty
okay.
good. I don't know how long she's been doing it, but she's been doing it for quite a while. But that was my second show, I believe, with her. We did a
Okay.
show last year. Matt and I did. The first time Matt came with me to Maryville, Missouri,
Okay.
which one of those flyers you just showed was up there. And some of these have been passed, obviously.
Sure.
That was my
Well, yeah,
article up there in
Right, yeah, and
Pennsylvania when I went out there.
right on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he just interviewed me
that's-
again the other day.
Yeah, that's the cool
That's
thing
me
about it.
and
I don't. Yeah, exactly. That's the cool thing about it. It doesn't have to be, like relevant right now. This is you, man. This is what people want to see. They want to see us sharing, talking to people,
yeah.
and all that kind of jazz. So, this is upcoming performances, right? Still,
Yeah. Some of
2026?
those
Okay,
have
cool.
passed. I haven't blocked out yet.
gotcha.
Some of them are coming up. I just actually
Yeah.
got added to. I just got added to about a month or two ago. I got added to a thing called KC Springfest KC. That's
Okay.
going to be at like
Oh,
Ameristar
nice.
Casino in Kansas City.
Right on.
So I'm doing that.
We got a good buddy that
and
lives in
then I'm
Kansas
doing-
City.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Don Warnock. You probably
He's
haven't
Name
heard
sounds
of him,
familiar.
but I'll poke at him and be like, "Hey, dude, go check out Dan the Hitman Rathman. He's going to be in your neck of the woods next month."
Heck yeah.
That flyer
Dan's good
actually
people.
should be coming up on here if you got everything else pulled up.
Yep, I'm just gradually pulling stuff up. Yep. Fuck your
Um,
feelings. I like
but I'm
the shirt.
also, hey, Xander, don't be doing that. Kids, man, he's 7,
I know.
going
Hey,
on like
well, I got
prison.
I got a 6 I got a 6-year-old grandson and a 3-year-old grandson, so I get it, man.
It's all good.
That's gonna be a fun show right there. That RetroCon. I'm
Yeah.
doing that, but they're gonna have the cast of like the original Ninja Turtles movie, so
Oh.
they're gonna all be there. So
Right
I
on.
get to work with those guys. They're gonna have like Ernie
Cool.
Reyes and a couple other people that are gonna be there.
Sweet. So, was the original cast of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, were they all comedians?
I don't know if they were. I think one of them was. I know one of the voices was. I think I was like Corey Feldman or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
I remember that. Okay.
And Ernie Reyes played Donatello, I believe, in either the first or
Yeah,
the
okay.
second one, or maybe both, because he was like a martial artist and stuff too. Because I've got a
Gotcha.
background in like some hand-to-hand combat stuff too myself.
Well, of course you
but-
do. Of course you do, because you were a cop. You got to be able to chase naked women down in cornfields.
Yeah, because that's where I needed it.
You know? There it is, the Springfest,
That's the-
Kansas City, right?
Yep.
Right,
I
there you
just
go.
posted that last night or something like that.
Cool.
Because they updated the flyer or whatever. You can see my name probably dead in the middle there.
I'm
Which
gonna-
I go
I'm
by
gonna-
the Hitman thing is something that one of my buddies, he's in the Comedy Cartel, which is a group that I'm part of.
Right.
Um,
Which is a great transition from being a cop and being a hitman. You know, I'm sure that worked really well.
yeah,
That's
sorry.
pretty awesome.
You got the hey, stop! Don't be getting him barking. We got this Chihuahua, man. Anybody? You guys got dogs?
Oh, I have a lab. Well, he's supposed to be a lab, but he's not.
I
But
don't
yeah, our dog
anymore,
does
but
That's
I've
a
had
dog.
plenty.
Yeah, our dog does
This
not
thing's
bark.
barely a cat.
Yeah, our dog
yeah.
will not bark
I wish
unless
this one did.
unless he's told to bark. Yeah.
This one sounds like he's on something. I don't know.
Ankle
sketchy.
biters.
So I mean, he's a Chihuahua, and she had the dog before I got with her, and
Yeah.
I give him like I always call him stuff. Like the other day, I called him a dick, and then my son called him a dick. But it was not an accident, just out of that. Xander, don't get him going. All right, I'm talking about him. He looks like Dobby off of like the Harry Potter series.
Oh,
Dog does
okay.
in the face.
That's crazy.
Big eyes, weird looking face.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he has no
and he's a-
master. I don't know.
And he's a
So-
Chihuahua.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he's a Chihuahua. He's rude, dude. He thinks he's a pit bull. Give me 1 second.
Well, all
I'm not gonna
small
beat a
dogs-
kid.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. All small dogs think they're big dogs, and they're the ones that constantly yap and bark.
I've only
only
known
dogs
a
ever
few
get
little
barked at.
dogs in my life that actually
Right.
I liked. Most of them have all
Yeah.
been big dogs.
Right, exactly.
Sorry,
Little
guys.
dogs I call them ankle biters, man, because they're
Yeah.
tiny and
He's
small,
scared of
and
my
they're just-
son. My
they're
son gets
annoying.
him going, man.
Yeah.
So my son just like likes to get him riled up. Now he's like in this little igloo hut thing, but not my son, the dog.
I figured. Thank you for
He'd
clarifying.
get in there with me.
Because you've already
So-
been off screen with a bloody nose, and we made sure that we attested to the fact that you were on screen when the blood came out of the nose, so you had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So
Make sure
you know,
that I got an alibi. You know what I mean?
we got your
Like,
we got your back, man. We got your back.
I don't need social services here again. You know what I mean?
No,
No, they're
on
they're
on your
Do what?
oh, there it is. Maybe. Well, I just because I want to pimp out your shows, obviously, because again,
Okay.
we do this.
Yeah, I
we do this
appreciate
number
that.
one. We do this number
yeah,
one.
I'm in
to meet
Austin
cool
this
people.
weekend.
Yeah,
So-
and then we do it number two because
Man, you're
we
definitely
like to
getting
promote
around,
people.
dude.
Yeah. It was funny too because when I first started this and I started getting like booked like all over the country and stuff,
Yeah.
somebody had asked one of the other guys, and he's a good buddy of mine, and he made a joke about it. He called me a stage slut, and I was like, well, that's kind of the point, you know what I mean? Like I'm just
Yeah.
out here
You're doing
spreading it for everybody, I guess.
Yeah.
But giving it up, I'm not giving it up for free though. That's the thing.
No, you can't give it up for free.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to get paid.
Oh, it says reconnecting. I don't know if I'm reconnecting or somebody else is.
Who knows? But
Hmm.
okay, so I'm gonna give you something to do, man. I'm gonna challenge you, Dan.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to have on your website. You need to have your calendar of events.
Mhm.
Because I don't see that. I just see you in pictures. There's no links to click on. Do you have a little thing at the
There
very
should be
bottom?
YouTube
Contact. I mean, there's links for Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, but I'm looking for your schedule, man. I want to pimp you out. I want to promote you, and I'm not finding any schedule.
We lost Dan.
Oh,
no.
Sorry about
it has-
We got
there he
Dan
is.
again.
I'm not finding anything that has your like upcoming shows on your Facebook. It has events, and I'm not slamming you, dude. I'm just
No,
saying,
you're
hey.
good.
So on the events, all I have is past events on Facebook. I don't see where you're going. I don't see what you got coming up.
It should be all my flyers every day showing like what I got going. You mean I need it on my Dan Rathman comedy deal?
Well, yeah,
Is that what you're asking?
you're on the website, dude. So so people like me can go to your website and say, "Oh, I want to get tickets to Dan." I
It
don't
should
see
have
it
my
on your
show
website.
list. I thought I had that
Mhm.
uploaded.
No, it doesn't.
That
Unless
should be a
there's glitch in
flyer
the
on there
matrix.
too.
Yeah,
I'll
unless
have
there's
to
a glitch in
update.
the matrix. Yeah, there may be a glitch.
Yeah,
in the
I
matrix.
have an
I'm just
update.
letting-
I guess I need to update it.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
That
'cause
won't
it's,
take but
you
2
know,
seconds today.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. I just let you know because I'm trying to promote you,
Oh.
and I'm like, "Where's the list of shows, man? There's no list of shows."
No, you're good, man. I appreciate it. I take all criticism or anything like that. Like I'm not one of those guys that like I can't take criticism. Like I know there's people
Oh.
out there that like they get all butthurt about everything. I'm
Yeah.
like the least offended guy ever. I'm also one of those guys at a comedy show. I'm like, listen, if you came here to get offended, you probably didn't research me. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna say some stuff. So
Yeah, no,
But you
I
got to
just
know
opened
that
it back
walking
up.
into a comedy club. For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Comedians got to have you got to have huge shoulders, man. You just can't.
oh, it's rough.
Well,
just-
and the
you
audience
can't,
has they have some skin in the game too. You have to know that you're gonna hear stuff that people don't say on a daily basis unless you're
Right.
talking to me and my friends. You know?
Right.
Yeah. And,
I
and that's the thing too.
I like that gallows humor. You know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
dark humor
absolutely.
all the time. So I've been dark humor since I was a kid. I used to think it was because of the background, like the law enforcement and stuff. But I was like, man, I made a Dale Earnhardt Jr. like right after it happened. You know what I mean? That Dale Earnhardt joke, I was like, man, I felt bad about it when I was like 13. You know, but
Oh,
then
when
I
he
look
died,
back
when
at
he
it,
hit,
like, man.
when he hit
yeah,
the wall or
I was
whatever.
playing a video game and I said a joke about it, and I'm like, damn, that was rough. I shouldn't have done that. But you know, I've had a dark humor all my life. I don't know what it is, but and then you know when I did corrections and law enforcement and stuff like that over the years. It just kind of you know started
Morphed.
stacking up. Yeah.
I can
So
see-
I mean,
I
I
can-
read the room though.
Yeah,
You know, I read the
gotta
room a little bit, so I try to make sure that I'm not going overly sensitive. Like I know that one day actually I told you when I had somebody walk, I had 6 people walk, and it was because of one lady. One lady got mad all
Okay.
because I said something about I was talking about being a police officer, and I said not all
Okay.
police officers are good, and that's the
Right.
part that made her mad. I hadn't even got the joke out yet. I hadn't even
Wow.
got talking about how you know
Wow.
I threatened a naked lady in cornfield, all that stuff. I just said that not all police officers are good.
Which
And this
is an
lady says,
accurate
I'm out.
statement.
Right.
yeah.
Totally accurate
So-
statement.
Not all
Yeah,
of anybody
and-
or anything.
No.
Yeah, you can go to a
exactly.
factory and find a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
That's like
so,
saying
Yeah.
all women are bitches or all men are
Yeah.
dicks, right? That's
Right.
just
yeah.
It doesn't.
I'm
yeah.
not classifying everybody in the same level. I know that
Right.
I worked with crappy cops. You know what I mean? So I was like, I know some that I wouldn't show up to a scene with because they were that crappy or that shitty, I guess. But
Yeah.
I'd rather go to a domestic alone. You know.
Mm.
So
Were they the ones that were the bullies as kids and had to prove something when they grew up, so they got a badge and a gun?
I feel like it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like I wasn't a big kid growing up, so I know people tried to bully me, and it wasn't
Yeah.
really. I mean, I stood up for myself, so I never really had to
Yeah.
worry about that. But
Right.
those guys, I don't know. I guess they just get that authority, and they just think it's like, oh well, I'm above the law, you know.
Yeah.
And I was a
Those
guy.
are-
I wouldn't if I'm out here speeding around doing 5-10 over. I'm not pulling you over for that. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be
Yeah.
hypocritical.
Right.
So
Thank you. It drives me nuts when cops go flying by me at
Yeah.
80 miles an hour on the freeway and I'm going 74. Like, what? So you better not pull me over, motherfucker.
that's what I said. You know, it's like I said, what am I going to pull them over for? And that was the thing too. Like there was guys out there that they would do that stuff. They would be flying around, no lights on, no sirens on and
Yeah.
stuff. And then they'd pull people over for doing 5 over. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what is your problem, dude? I said, you look like an
Yeah.
ass, like a complete ass. I was like, that's why people don't like you.
Well, and it's kind of understood. You can go up to 9 miles an hour over the speed limit and you're not breaking the law, you know? And I mean, that's been in place since I got my license when I was 16. Like, you know, I mean, I didn't speed
that is
when I
what
was
we were always told. I
Right.
agree with you.
right. It's 9 over the speed limit and you're good. But you go now when you cut in front of a cop on a freeway,
Bad
you know,
idea.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. I didn't realize it though. It was one of those unmarked ones. And then when I hit,
Yeah.
when I signaled and got in front of him, even though I was going 84 and he was probably going 80, I realized
Yeah.
in the head, oh fuck, the front of the thing. What do you call it? Not the tail lights. The grill. In the grill, you could see the lights.
Oh yeah, the lights. Yeah,
they
the
were,
grill lights.
he
Yeah.
didn't turn. He didn't turn them on. He just ended up passing me and see you later. Bye. But I didn't realize it till I did it. Like, oh shit, that's a cop. You know. And then I was too slow for him, so there away he went.
Hmm.
So what can people expect when they come to see your show, man? How long they last? You know, if you're a headliner, when do you go on? All that kind of jazz. Give us some more insight to the Dan Rathman comedy.
Well, like I said, I have my off the cuff stuff, but you know, my set, I have my material. Like I said, I talk about, you know, real life situations. I talk about, you know, marriage. I talk about, you know, sometimes I'll talk about kids. It just depends. Like I kind of read the crowd to develop my set as I'm going, and then I rip off crowd too.
We're your crowd. So what are you going to make us laugh about?
Well, we've been talking about a lot of stuff. So I mean, 40 countries. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, 40 countries after I left. I don't know what that
Yeah.
kind of made me feel bad, you know?
No, it improved. We started at 34.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started
Exactly.
at 34. You gained 6 countries while I was gone. Like, geez.
Well, it's
Because
because people-
everybody called their friends and they all
Right.
signed
So,
on.
and they said,
like, hey,
man,
the
this
guy's
guy-
off there. We're just looking at a green screen now. Like, that's
There's blood in the background. What's going on?
it's like 15 midgets that we just put up on the green scrin behind him. So
Right. Two naked midgets.
we stacked
man.
them like a totem pole.
It's the band.
It's the
It reminds me too. I was like, I talked about doing that self-defense stuff and everything, and I was thinking about writing a book on calling it the Short Guide to Little Survival, but it's all for midgets.
Oh.
so
Oh, dude.
so
That's,
yeah.
That would be great. People would buy that shit because they're short people.
I mean, like pop-up
you know?
pictures and stuff, and it's just like munchkins everywhere. Like a lollipop guild. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even
yeah.
that tall, by the way, guys. I'm only like 5'8" on my tallest
Okay.
day. So
Okay.
Um,
okay.
I only got you by an inch. I'm not that tall
Yeah.
either.
I got you by
That's
a few.
cool.
I got you by a few,
Yeah.
but I don't, My
yeah,
wife had this
when I
thing,
lay down,
my
I'm
wife-
shorter. You know what I mean? So
So when you
no,
so
I mean,
being-
what you can expect with me is, like I said, it's always going to be something like that stuff, that random stuff I'm going to bring up.
that's good.
I read the crowd a little bit. I just try to play off of everybody like that. The Hitman stuff, to get into that, how I got that nickname. I was talking about that before I got interrupted earlier. The Hitman stuff came from a buddy of mine called Bear Love. He's another comedian. He started a group called Comedy Cartel, which I'm one of the admins or whatever on that group too. So I help him kind of run it. Well, we got a
Cool.
group of like over 4,000 comics in there,
Wow.
across the country, across the world, actually, that we kind
wow.
of help and we network with, and that's kind of how we kind of make our way across the country with everybody. We work together and
Nice.
collaborate with a bunch of comedians. So,
That's really cool.
Matt and I somehow got connected on Facebook. He reached out to me and stuff, and we just kind of clicked and started working together. Xander, quit. You hear that, kid? He just tested me, man. Like, yeah. They need to bring back spankings. You know what I mean? Like they do. Like,
Spankings never went away.
yeah. They do online. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They do online. You gotta. You remember
Bear
the old
love.
thing where they have to reach back and smack you and then hug you at the same time? You know what I mean? Like that was
Yep,
great. My
yep.
mom was an
Yep.
expert at that stuff. The whole fly swatter in the front dash. You know, like
Yep, there you go.
Act up again.
I found the comedy cartel. There it is.
yeah, that's a great place. That's another guy you guys should talk to too. Bear Love's he's a good friend of mine. So
I just joined it. I just
Tell him where to
joined
go.
it.
You just
Register
joined?
as a guest.
Yeah,
We'll get
I
him
just
on.
joined
Yeah.
it. Yep.
join up. Yeah, both of you join, man. It's a great place.
Yeah, and tell him
stand-up
to go
comedy.
to our website and register as a guest. We'll get him on here.
I will. I'll get
Wrestling
him
with
on there.
comedy. Wrestling with comedy. That's funny.
Yeah, there's so much stuff on there. A lot of the comedians will post like it's kind of like a networking group on there, but
Oh,
then there's
cool.
Stand Up Comedy
Okay.
USA.
Yeah.
If you go on to Stand Up Comedy USA and join on there, that's another one where we actually post our flyers, upcoming shows. We
Okay.
we also quit, or you're gonna get a job and pay the bill.
Yeah. right.
Anyways, we post. Sorry, we post our mainly like videos and clips and stuff over there. We encourage like that's for comedians plus comedian fans or comedy fans.
Oh, cool.
So
Cool.
that's what we do over there. There's like I think there's like 11,000 followers on that group now.
Wow. Okay.
Where we have more comedians on the Comedy Cartel than we do on the other one. It's just more of an advertising and promotion site on the Stand Up Comedy USA.
Cool.
But you can find shows all over the country, probably all over the world, because I think we got some people from the UK and Australia and stuff in there too.
I did see the first one you referenced that Bear Love created.
Yeah.
When I first did that, there was one that came up that was .au, and that's Australia, right?
Yeah, it was Australia. Which
Yeah.
the funny story about that Instagram. Okay, so there's another comedian named like Dan Roth or something like that, and I was actually I started getting follows on Instagram because they thought I was that guy, I guess. So
That's
I made
awesome.
friends from Australia because they thought I was some other comedian.
That's
They ended
awesome,
up
dude.
liking your
Like I'll
stuff.
take it, I'll take the publicity. So
Yeah, that's cool.
what's up, buddy?
Nothing wrong with that.
Lord, I bet.
Go upstairs and wait on her. She'll be here in a little bit. I promise.
No.
No? Yeah, that's his best word. No. You should have seen him in the store earlier.
No.
Kid told me he was my boss.
Oh, and he just got the what is the influenza B?
Yes. Yeah.
And so what is
Influenza
that?
B.
It's just a flu.
It's just a
It's the
flu.
B-side?
Flu.
Yeah.
You got an A and you got a B side. I guess you just flip it,
Yeah.
flip it over and play that track. I don't know.
Yeah,
He went behind my green screen, so it might be flopping around back there.
it is. It's all good. It's all good, man.
It's
It's
gonna
live.
scare everybody. If you're on an acid trip, this is gonna be weird for you.
Right. This will be a fun.
Thankfully, we're
This will be a
not.
fun,
Fun show.
But if somebody is,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
welcome to the trip.
Right.
It's
cool.
Where are you playing at? What shows you playing at in the next month or so?
This weekend coming up, I'm actually driving down. I'm leaving Friday morning. I was going to leave early because I had a guest spot at another pretty prominent comedy club, but him ended up sick. I had to actually tell him I couldn't make it because I couldn't leave early because I'm going to have him for the next day or two until his mom takes him. But I'm leaving early Friday morning because Austin is about 11 to 12 hour drive for me.
Okay.
Give me a second, buddy. Hey, I'm talking. Hey, I'm talking. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'll be.
Stay.
Yeah.
Joy.
Yeah, you can stay here for a little bit.
Oh, stay, Joy.
Do you need the mic?
It's
Do you need a microphone? You just want to get in here? You want to talk?
It's a comedian being heckled by his son on live.
I know he's the worst heckler in the world, man.
That is pretty amazing.
He called me a
You
bitch
saw
the
it
other
here.
day. It was weird.
You saw it here first on the Chris and Mike show.
Yeah, 7-year-old heckler. You know what I mean? He's a 7-year-old heckler. What do you? What's
That's
your
awesome.
deal, man? This
That's
show is
awesome.
getting interrupted by you. You're the one interrupting
It's-
it.
Yeah.
Did you got a bloody
it's all
nose?
good.
Mhm.
Did you tell him you got a bloody nose?
Yes, I was.
You did it upstairs?
Yes,
Is it like some type of like toddler to whatever grade
I see.
fight club? You're not supposed to talk about?
Yeah, I see room.
Sierra's room. That's my daughter's name is Sierra.
Okay.
She's gonna be 15 this year, so actually this month.
Right on. Happy birthday,
she-
Sierra.
Yeah, she's 15 going on 25.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Boys are easier, man.
Dating and stuff. And like I'm not
Yeah.
that typical dad, you know what I mean? Like they're like, what are you gonna do whenever she starts bringing home boyfriends and stuff? And I'm like, I'm not. I don't think I can be that guy that just throws him a bullet and says, that type of stuff. I don't want to be that type of dad. But I do kind of like embarrass her all the time.
You
Like
should.
one time she was going to the movies and she had to go meet these
Oh,
boys.
yeah.
And it was a muddy day and she got a little bit of mud on the back of her pants.
Hey.
So whenever she got out of the car, I just yelled out the window as she was meeting them. I said, "Don't worry, it happens to people all the time."
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh.
so ain't got to worry about it that way. We get
No.
creative.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Life's too
Have
short
you,
not to
you
have
did-
fun.
you don't
man.
see yourself. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you gotta
wait.
see yourself.
I do. I like to have fun with my kids. They're different. I've got other kids too. I mean, they're not with
Oh.
me. I've got a kid. I got a kid in Florida.
Oh, how many kids do you have, Dan? Are you like Eddie Murphy? 17 kids, 17 different baby mamas,
My
Christmas
grandpa,
is
my grandpa
along.
called them summer kids. You know what I mean? Some are here, some are there. But I talk about it on stage. Actually, it was kind of
Okay.
funny because how I had one of my kids, the girl thought I was a Wahlberg. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So
Nice.
she thought I was one of the Wahlberg brothers.
Yes, I am.
So
I can see
yeah,
that.
so yeah, I get that a lot. It's kind of weird. I'm like, I don't know, but I mean, it's not a bad thing because those are good looking dudes. So I mean, you could have been like Steve Buscemi or something like that. You know
Right.
what I mean? That would have been
Right.
awkward.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's going every
Yeah.
direction and stuff.
Yeah.
But look confused.
I don't know how,
But anyways,
people that have those funny looks go so high in the movie industry either. Like we were watching something the other day, and this is not a slam on people that are out of shape, but my wife and I watched something yesterday. It was it was The Pit, the hospital show with Noah Wiley, and this guy that's on the show is like 450 pounds.
Yeah.
And he has to have a breathing tube stuck down his nose. So there's obviously casting calls for people of every shape and form and age and just across the whole entire gamut, right?
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine the casting director like looking at a script saying, I need a guy that's 450 pounds for this scene.
Are you sure
Yeah.
he's not 280 pounds wearing a fat suit?
No,
Well,
this, you
that's
could
the thing
tell.
is that there's
You could
always-
tell. Yeah,
There's a market for it all. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have. There's a market for everybody. It seems like, the typical Hollywood thing of you got to be good looking, you got to be like 6 foot tall or whatever it is.
Right.
I mean, look at Tom
Like me.
Cruise. Tom Cruise is like 5'5" or something like that.
right.
You know,
yeah,
he's
short.
not a really big guy,
Arguably a good-looking guy, right?
but that's
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying. But
depends
he
on
has
who's
the
talking.
look,
Yeah,
you know.
right.
so he has a
The-
certain look.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was playing
Tom-
craps
But if you see
one
him in-
night at a casino, and the girl that was playing next to me, that's what she did. She cast
Yeah.
people in commercials,
Oh.
movies, and she was saying
Mhm.
the same thing. It's not what you think. I'm not looking for the best looking people all the time. I'm looking for the role,
It.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So Steve Buscemi,
Some-
he fits a lot of roles. He's great at
He
what
does.
he
Yeah.
does. I mean, imagine Boardwalk Empire without that dude.
That's true.
Honestly, I couldn't imagine Con Air without him. You know what I mean?
I
His
went
role
to
in
the
Con Air
movie
was crazy.
theater to see that dude.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's
I
one of
love
those
that
cult
movie.
classics. You know what I mean?
It is.
Exactly.
So
It's
it's
so bad
honestly, it's probably
good.
one of my favorite Nicolas Cage movies. But it's which is not really a whole lot of movies that I'm really favor Nicolas Cage. But
He does all right at what he
that's-
does.
Yeah, and
he's good. I mean,
and that's the thing. He's like, I'll never turn down the script. Okay, why not? You
Yeah.
you love to act. Go act.
Sure.
Go. And he
knows
won
he
an
knows
Oscar.
it,
He's,
Walker.
he's an Oscar award-winning actor. You know.
yeah.
His first role.
And that's the thing though is that he's got a certain look too.
Right.
You know, that's the thing about him.
His first role, he went under Nicholas Coppola. Either one of you guys know what that role was? Wow, say that fast 3 times.
I remember. I know he was up for Superman at one point in time.
I do not.
No, this was his first role under Nicholas Coppola ever. He was in line.
Wow.
He was in line in school at Fast Times at Ridgemont High when Brad was talking to the other dude about getting a job at All American Burger. Nicholas Coppola was standing behind Brad. I forget what Brad's name is in real life. But standing behind.
Okay, I remember seeing him.
Remember?
Yeah.
That's Nicholas Coppola,
that?
man.
That's crazy.
No, it was he was in Beverly Hills movie with Axel Foley. The cop,
yeah.
one of the cops. Judge
Beverly
Reinhold.
Hills Cop, yeah.
Judge Reinhold.
Yeah.
So Judge Reinhold, Nicholas Coppola was behind Judge Reinhold. He was talking to the short dude who wanted to work at All American Burger.
No shit.
That was Nicolas Cage's first active role in a movie.
I've seen that movie so
that's
many
crazy.
times. I'll have to pay attention next time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that again because that's a great movie too.
It's a great movie, dude. It goes by like that. Like you don't realize how fast good movies go until you watch them again. You're like, fuck, that just started, and it's like an hour and 40 minutes later. It's like, wow. Quentin
it's
Tarantino's
like what's his name?
like
100%.
Cole Hauser too. You know, like a lot of people are like, I didn't realize he was in Dazed and Confused.
He has all
And
kinds
I'm
of
like,
stuff.
Yeah, he's a great.
I'm like, he's
actor,
in
too.
so many movies. Like it's crazy. But his look now that he's done this whole thing on that Rip character off of
Yellowstone.
that he's doing that now, he looks totally different. So people are like, I can't believe that's the same guy. And I'm like, well, he had to play the part.
Yep.
So
Yeah, because if he looked like Cole Hauser, that wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked as Rip.
no.
That you don't
that-
look at
that
Cole
kinda-
Hauser, right? You don't look at Cole Hauser, redhead ginger man with the beard, thinking, "Oh, you're gonna take me to the train station, okay?" But then you got
real
Rip
weird.
with the fucking dark hair, dark eyes, the sunglasses, the beard, the burly little,
The rugged tough dude. You know,
It's like, okay, he's gonna kick my ass. That's
which
that's
cracks
for
me
sure.
up. It cracks me up too because now all the girls are like swooning over that look nowadays. You know, and it's like, okay. So now every guy's out there trying to grow a beard and a little bit of a gut. You know, like what's going on with this? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you realize that you could have got that guy like 10 years ago anywhere in the in a country town. You know,
Yeah.
so
Just walk into any local neighborhood tavern.
Right.
exactly, you could have got that guy anytime,
That's a dad.
and you
bod,
might even
boys
catch a
and girls.
domestic with it too. I mean,
Right.
you might. It's a 2-for-1 special. You know.
So do you need cop jokes when
fair.
you're on stage?
Mainly is that I actually I talk about we go back to the whole history of me being a police officer.
Yeah.
I was a tribal policeman for about 6 months or so too, and
Okay.
I worked for a tribe over there in Kansas, which is weird because I don't think I have enough to even get college for free in me. So yeah, so yeah, if you got that.
Yeah, I caught it.
Anyways, but I was wearing this hat all the time too, so.
Yeah.
So I talk about how I look like the guy that put them there.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey, quit. I'm on the. You're not being very respectful.
That's okay.
I'm not done yet.
You got
You go- hey,
5
Can you
minutes,
go
so
upstairs
you're
and wait
good.
for me, and I'll be up there. In a
Yeah. We got 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Damn,
Man, that
so
went
you can-
fast.
Yeah. So you
That
can let
went
them know we
fast.
got 5 minutes.
Jeez.
It's not well, that's why we do it the way we do it, man. It's just a conversation.
Yeah,
You
we're
know?
just talking here, man.
Yeah.
No, I
That's why
enjoy
if-
it. This is one of the funnest podcasts I've ever been on.
Yeah.
For real.
So if you want to
I
come,
enjoy
if
it
you
a
want
lot.
if you
It's
want
a
to come
little
back, yeah, we'll get you on a Friday if you want to come back. That way we can have all the time in the world because Fridays we start at 10:30 and just go as long as we want.
Heck yeah, I like that. I'll do
so
that
there's
with you
that.
guys sometime. Definitely. I wasn't even actually supposed to have him tonight, but since he had the flu or whatever, I ended
you're
up keeping
good.
him overnight.
all
We're
good.
kind of
No,
going to swap
dude.
some days out.
Dude,
But
family first, man. Family first.
when
It's
I
all
originally
good.
planned it, but we love each other, don't we? Fist bump. Yeah, you.
Well, you have to.
That's
So,
where
he
all,
blows it
that's
up.
where it all starts.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Even
yeah.
if you didn't
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
him, you
yeah,
still
we're
have to
really
say so
close.
because you're on a show.
Yeah. Like, it's like no, it's okay, buddy. We'll be. Hey, give me a few minutes, okay?
Yep.
A few more minutes.
Yep.
I know
We're
it's
almost-
forever
we're almost-
when you're 7. I get it.
We're almost done, Xander.
Forever when you're 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now where are you?
He's
You're in Missouri?
do what?
You're in Missouri?
Yeah, I'm in St. Joseph,
Okay.
Missouri, is
Okay.
where I
Okay,
live currently. Yeah,
Cool.
it's where meth and morals meet. So,
Okay, cool.
so
Right. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, he's
You
like,
got-
you
you
see
got-
that? Like, do I look like I'm on meth? Like, you know
no,
what I mean?
I know, but it took me a sec there because you're off the cuff, dude. They come out of nowhere. I like it. Like you don't expect it. Then it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
meth and morals. I get it. Missouri meth and morals. So yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. Well, we hunt mushrooms, but not the type that most people want. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's at Morels.
yeah, I don't want
So
to.
no, I had a crackhead take my lawnmower out of my yard one time at my old house, and I just waited
Yeah.
for him to come back, mow my lawn, and take it back. You know,
Yeah.
so it was a win-win situation for me. So it's a return on your investment. You know what I mean?
It is. It is.
And get a lot out of that. But,
Mm. We
now it was
actually had
like a
con-
$15 yard sale lawnmower that my parents gave me.
Oh, nice. And it still works, right?
Self-propelled.
Oh, there you
Do
go.
what?
Even better. The nice little round ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
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 I actually
those are-
fell down the hill that I was mowing one time there at my house, and I fell down the hill, and I was like, it's a couple of years back, probably about
Yeah.
3 or 4 years, and I fell, and I actually tore my, I did something with my back or whatever, and I felt because I'm almost 40. I don't know how old you guys are, but
We're in our 50s.
I'll be 40 this year
No,
in December.
50,
Do what?
56. 56.
56.
52.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I
old,
don't I don't live.
You're
I live
52?
I live a very clean, boring life, man. I can hold a
You
plane.
guys
for
don't look
9.5
that old though,
minutes,
by the
you
way.
know.
I mean, I'm not trying to
Thank
hit
you.
on you or nothing, but I'm
Well,
just
no,
saying.
but it's it's good living, man. It's healthy food, and I don't drink. I've been sober for 21 years, and it's just it's how you
I,
live your life. Is
I'm trying to get a sponsor
yeah.
through AA. Yeah. So drinking. No, I was playing. I don't drink a whole lot. Only time I usually like on stage, I'll have a few beers or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a joke I tell about that because I usually drink Miller Lite. And I
Okay.
talk about, I've been trying to get Miller Lite to sponsor me since I started, because I'm
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
persistent. So
Mhm.
one of the jokes I talk about is I'll pull up my drink and I say I'm trying to get a sponsor, and I pause, and then I'll say through AA, and that usually gets the crowd going a little bit, and it kind of opens them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
The last show I did with Matt, a couple of Fridays, it was it was last Friday, I believe. Me and Matt were in Topeka, Kansas. That one flyer you popped up
Mhm.
with Chrissy.
Yeah.
We didn't have very many people in the crowd, and I said something about I've been to bigger AA meetings than the crowd, so
Yeah.
it was a little different.
Who's
So, but it was the ice box, buddy. It made a noise. It's fine.
Nice box.
No, not I.
No, it's not. No,
That's
okay.
what they say in
So,
Missouri. the
All right,
Xbox.
but
Yeah. That's what they say, in Missouri.
the ice box, yeah.
My
That's a
great-grandma
different
used to
term
say
over
that,
here.
too.
You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
Ice box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
the freezer, but you know what I mean. It's the
Mhm.
box of ice that makes the noises. So,
Right.
now we have a lot of fun out there.
That's good.
Are
All
you
right,
good?
boys and girls. So if you want to find
got
Dan
anything to say?
Rathman on,
You can find me on socials.
yeah, Dan
Facebook
Rathman
is
comedy.
just
right.
Dan Rathman.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
TikTok,
so-
YouTube, all that's at Dan Rathman Comedy. I kept
Okay.
it simple. So
Okay,
anybody
cool.
that searches my name, if you Google me, you're gonna find me. You're gonna find ways to find
Cool.
me if you Google me.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Don't pay attention to the charges. I'm still trying to beat those. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Dan Rathman and Xander are coming to a stage near you soon. It's going to be quite the comedy duo. So we wrap every show up like this, boys and
Oh,
girls.
yeah.
If you're feeling sad, suicidal, depressed, don't do it. Go journal. Go scream at a pillow. Go run. Go work out. Go find somebody to talk to. If you cannot find someone to talk to, text 988. Somebody's there to help talk you off that ledge because you are a better person for waking up in our world tomorrow. Don't leave a hole in somebody else's heart because you decide to take your own life. It's not worth it. For Chris and Mike, I'm Chris. He's Mike. This is Dan Rathman, Dan the Hitman Rathman. Dan Rathman Comedy. Google him. You're going to find all this stuff. Go check him out. He came to us through a friend of ours, Matt Farrell, who we love. So we're going to have Dan back on a Friday where we can have a little bit more time and just kind of let him do his thing and showcase what he does. Xander, it's nice meeting you, man.
Thanks for
I
doing
hope
this,
you,
Dan. Appreciate
I hope
it,
you
man.
feel better. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate
better,
your time,
Xander.
man. Yeah,
Thank
feel
you,
better,
guys.
Xander. Hey, love you, brother.
Thank you so
We'll see
much.
you.
Love you too,
Bye.
Dan.
Yeah.